Okay, emergency broadcast. Are we live? We are live. Great. Watching myself. Hey, howdy, hello. You're looking at it. I just wanted to zoom out just to give you a little bit. We don't do a lot of live videos unless it's important. We followed the Frank Ocean Blonde vinyl drop a long time ago. We unboxed it. We celebrated together. We reacted to a lot of comments. That's what we're going to do today. But all of the orange vinyls surrounding me are in celebration of something very special. As you can see here, we're looking at the Reddit comments too. I just reacted to it. I was able to snag 2. So we'll get through the pressing. It's still available, y'all. Purchase right there. If you're new here, we do stuff like this all the time. We react to pressings. We also showcase beautiful people in the community, record stores. People play test the vinyl. We just love this stuff. We want to celebrate the beautiful people in the community. So let's talk about Channel Orange. This album came out. Frank Ocean Blonde. Channel Orange release day. July 10th, 2012. Holy moly, right? 13 years coming up in less than a month. Debut studio album by American R&B singer, blah, 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 blah. It's been a long time coming. We recorded at East West Studio. We're not going to get nerdy with it because you can read. Y'all know how to read. Here's the reaction. You got this. It's an alternate cover. Drops today, June 26, 2025. With that, 2 record gatefold. There's the gatefold. We'll get to some jokes people are already making about it. Vinyl 1, Vinyl 2. And B and D, they're blocking A. I'm assuming it's the same black vinyl. So if you hit purchase, you can get 2. I'm not sure what that means. And you can check out. I'm not even going to do that because that would be information. There's the orange circle emoji. If you type in Frank Ocean into eBay and all this stuff, we'll look at that. We'll look at the discography. We'll see what bootlegs you can get, what people have been saying. Someone's already posted the official variant on Discogs today. It's Drama City. So, the lovely subreddit, Vinyl Releases, legendary subreddit. Well, someone posted this new release. Shout out to Matt Will. I got 500 upvotes. And I will sort by the top comments. People in this thread be like, too expensive for 69 bucks. Shipping is too expensive because it adds another 10 bucks. It was 146 for me. I can triple check, but it was about $146. Let's see. $147.99 for 2 copies with regular U.S. shipping. They're saying in the thread. I don't like that he changed the cover. I don't like that White, the song, isn't on it. I pulled that up too. We can pull that up right here. I was listening to Mars Volta. But if you look here, I'll zoom in. Song called White is not on the listing. Sorry, I closed out a blonde. Because if you zoom into the track listing, right here, White should be track 12. And it goes straight to Monks, which is 13 on streaming and everywhere we've known it, right after Lost. Lost and White. So maybe there's a John Mayer issue, but there's an Andre 3000 feature, there's an Earl Sweatshirt feature. Some people were saying he couldn't clear the masters. We'll get to those, hopefully. And they're saying, I don't like it's on black vinyl. Okay. I don't like that there's no poster or extras. White, the song isn't on it. I pulled that up too. We can pull that up right here. Checking my own stream. Looks like we're doing good, guys. Happy to see you. Let's keep going. I don't like that there's no poster extras. See, Blonde had some posters and extras. If we go back, I'll close out of this. I made my new tab orange. That's what that new tab color thing was. Orange. Channel orange. Blonde had the poster. That was the jacket looked like, and the insert with the lyrics and the poster, and it was 60. It says back in stock soon. It's 65. This is 69. Haha, funny. So no poster and extras, and people saying I literally can't afford to eat, and they will still buy it. Yeah, we'll give it 60, which is almost the number 69. So we're not going to read any bleepies. People saying, not me. He can mess off with an $85 ship for a double black vinyl. This person's saying, please stop calling out my thoughts. I'm just saying I can't eat. I'm not buying it without White song. Would have bought it otherwise, but probably for that price, I expect the full album. Instant Cop. Go look at the top post since 2022 in this subreddit. Frank Ocean reissue of Blonde is the top post of 2022. We talked about that. And was one of the top posts of 2023 when he reissued it. And this Channel Orange post will be one of the top of 2025. Every time Frank sells something, people complain that it sells out. Frank created pent-up demand. If people are willing to pay $69, it ain't overpriced. Yeah. Another thing I was going to do real quick is actually I'm going to post in the Frank Ocean subreddit that we're talking about it. Frank loves his fans having a consumerist mindset. Yeah, that's true. Where's my orange emojis? Orange icon emoji. All right, just posted that. You must contain post flare. We are discussing the vinyl drop. All right. There's been some other drops today. I don't know if y'all follow lens drops. Probably not. But that's because I do it for a living. But there were some lenses that dropped, and they were like $200 off. Some of the lenses were $200 by this site called Mike. And so people were buying these autofocus lenses. Like this right here, they're all sold out now. But you could add them to your cart, and it would just say $0, and it would add like $30 for shipping. So anyway, it's pretty funny. We'll see if they cancel our orders. I'm not a hype beast or any of that crap. I actually use the stuff, and it's really nice to be able to find deals and get stuff before it sells out. And stuff's hard to find too. I mean, tariffs. Am I wrong? Let's get back to some comments. I'm in an abusive relationship with a man I never met. What's wrong with us? There's zero reason this should be expensive besides greed. This is an interesting one. Don't complain when this becomes a new standard. Because when you've proven you have no self-control, and people are singing Self-Control by Frank. It's great. Self-control. Self-control. I have issue with the price, but it's a classic album that hasn't had an official release in 13 years. It'd be plain stupid to use it as a benchmark. Yeah. I hate him so much. Copped. Rip off. Bought immediately. Oops. I'm not getting an award. This has to be the most bare minimum overpriced pressing I've seen recently. Y'all can have it. Smiley face. I plan to be mad about this until it sells out for even a moment. Then panic refresh until it's back in stock, then immediately buy. JK, I'm not buying this. But a lot of people did do that with Blonde. I mean, it was so many people thumbing through the comments. Somebody's overwhelmed because it's Blonde without the posters. Underwhelming. And Blonde was cheaper. About the same, really. $4. Does Frank hate colored vinyl? Because why is this not orange? Well, Blonde was on black vinyl. I like black vinyl traditionally for, not because it sounds better than that crap. I mean, you're splitting hairs now. Shout out to Third Man Records. You see this right here? Doesn't this look insane? They got even this to sound amazing on this beautiful splatter vinyl. Captain Beefheart Trout Mask replica, but I think that's topical because here's the situation. We got Channel Orange on vinyl. It would be really cool if someone did an official orange out of poster and, you know, maybe add white. It's hard. It's hard to see that too. I'm with all y'all. The way he exploits his fans via vinyl is so effing gross. It's likely not a one-time pressing, this person's saying. Blonde was reissued, repressed, or whatever a couple times. It took a year. So if you want it, it's about time. We'll be refreshing it too. I'm refreshing it a couple times now. 10:41 p.m. It goes to 00. It's so weird. Like this price tag comes with a wait time because this person's saying the market will collapse. Like we not even getting in a timely manner. Alchemist dropped a single LP for $70 last week. I didn't know that. Let's check that out. Alchemist vinyl. Ooh, 80. Yeah, it sold out. The orange. And it's orange too. Limited to 600 units. I'll make mine. Yeah, $80 with a limited edition Obi. That must be the one they're talking about. This is an interesting comment. Blame the hypebeast flipper paradigm. These dudes saw how much their stuff was going for in disco gagigas. Said, F it, I'm going to double my price out of the gate. And heck, if I let a bunch of cornballs make more money off my music than I do. Blonde has not stopped selling for $90, the official version. They cleaned up a lot of the variants here because these are the only official variants. So the 2022, if you look at it here, like it's consistently 60, 99, 232. I'm just telling you, like that's what we're looking at. So $65. The numbers don't lie. I don't really like to look at the charts, but I mean that's $225 up there. So recently, 80, 90, 100. I don't know why people are paying this when it was still in stock up till today. I literally checked it today. I should have screenshot it. I didn't know. No one knew it was going to be dropping today. No announcement, no emails. That's the way blonded.co does things. They just drop stuff. Official from the website, $80. It's a cool backstory for my Blonde copy. I don't have it right now because I traded it to a guy in Australia. We ended up trading for some Giz stuff. I made a video talking about that. It's pretty fun. And it was fun trading to a fellow fan, Frank Ocean fan in Australia. Got some King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard records, all of which are chilling right there on the Dune shelf. Oh, the one behind the Dune shelf. Right there. Ooh. Everything's a mirror. Boom. Boom. That's the Giz box. So, Channel Orange. Let's just see what these people are saying real quick, or the Discogs people are saying. No one's commented anything. Hey, howdy, hello. $147.99 for 2 copies. 13-year wait. Excited to spin. How about some positivity? You know what I'm saying? I could add it to my collection, but I don't own it. That's a little whack. It's going to get deleted, so let's add one to the collection. What's the other 21 version? Should we even look at Channel Orange? Because we're talking about Channel Orange. We got the CDs, Argentina, US. Let's talk about the vinyl. They cleaned up all the Frank Ocean bootleg vinyl from Discogs. So you probably have to Google it and do some tricky stuff to even find it. But that's why we have eBay, right? Frank Ocean, Channel Orange vinyl. Oops. Hello. And, okay, people already... I'm just curious what people are trying to flip it for. Like the pre-order. You got the Rolling Records for bids. I don't like bids. People bid it up. It doesn't really mean much. $30. I mean, they're still going for $30, $40. The 2XLP, these are colored variants with the actual thing. They did Channel Orange and the style of blonde. I kind of like that if you're doing a kooky bootleg. Frank Ocean Channel Orange vinyl, $55 right there. I mean, that's crazy, right? And then they got these new listings, $165, $150. I don't know how the scalper prices are getting to that point, the pre-sale. $200. There were some blondes selling for about $125 even recently, but I don't think it's possible Channel Orange goes for $125. Like the blondes too, you know, you can get them cheapy cheap now. You can get the shirts. People want endless repress too. It'd be cool. Because, oops, how much are they going for? $250? Yeah, probably even more, $300. Yeah, this is a scammer, by the way. If you're seeing this on Discogs, PSA, these guys, you can check out their shop. It's a bunch of fake listings. Might as well expose them. Not trustworthy. Frank needed some extra funds again because he tends to drop it when he needs the money. He knows he can get away with charging $80 minimum for this. How about a little beautiful background to stare at too while we very relaxingly watch the comments for this. After shipping, this crap's like $85. I'm passing for now. I'm gonna get repressed, no rush. And it's not gonna cost less. Look at blonde. I do agree with that. I'm sure it'll stay the same price. Don't get me wrong. I'll still probably get my collection somehow. For now, I'll pass. Repress has basically stayed the same on resale prices, gone back in stock multiple times. Only the OG press is expensive. That's facts, but I'm telling you, there were several times I followed this where you had tons of copies of blondes go for $125. And I'm not a hype beast, but I just have a feeling these are going to sell out. People are going to be disappointed, and they're going to go for $125 for a little bit until they get repressed. And then they'll get repressed, and then other people can get them that want them. But if this is anything like the first blonde drop, yes, the 2016 version, this person says, goes for a lot, but I'm talking about blonde repress. It's been available off and on since 2022 for $65. Channel Orange is $69. Frank sells his vinyl through his store directly. There isn't going to be a future version that costs less than $69. That's facts. Every single Frank Ocean blonde vinyl has either stayed or gone up. It's, you know, people want to get back their shipping costs too, and Discogs fees, and PayPal fees, and blah-de-da-de-da, and shipping, and the time it takes to box it up. And, you know, I buy and sell and trade vinyl all the time too. I was just trying to trade with a guy. Actually, we did trade, yeah, through the vinyl collectors subreddit, which is awesome. Shout out to that guy. When that happens, when people are wanting to, you know, trade vinyl together, we want to give fair market value. We're using these sources to come up with that value, and I tend to think that this is the fair market value for it, and it's just going to go up. I don't think that's a hot take. Feel free to at me on that. It's just what I'm thinking. Love this album, really want it on official version, but not contributing to the ridiculous price tags. Pretty true. Oh, this was supposed to be on. A little confused. Sorry about the darkness. Blast me with light. Light. Light, you fool, light. I said light. Light, I said. Aha. Just a little bit better. Shout out to this beautiful Eyes Like the Sky orange. Not to get all ADHD on you, but this is, imagine this, channel orange on this, right? I know it's not the same orange, because you got like, we'll see if we can get it. I'm just trying to, Flank Ocean. Orange. Maybe it feels a little darker, right? And you still get those marbles. Really trying to get a close up on it. Sorry about the glare. I could just pull it out. Yeah. That, but a darker shade of orange. The wisps. Ah, yeah. Now we're talking. Shout out to King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Eyes Like a Sky. Fun country Americana folksy album. Country Western. I kind of like, is this a little too dark? This is closer. You still have some wisp too, another King Gizzard one. I like that one. I might go good with it, depending on the cover match. This is a fun story that I've talked about for this orange vinyl. Orange is my favorite color. I don't know if anyone knew that. This orange right here and that orange right there were not from the same vinyl set. So King Gizzard did a mixed color variation. You get like an orange one and a red one, or a green one and a blue one, and an A, B, and a CD. So the 2 discs. Well, I kept buying until I bought like 5, 7, I think it was like 7, 8, or 9 copies until I found 2 orange ones. And they're not matching orange, but they're matching orange. You know what I mean? When you hunt for 9 different variants and then sell them back. That was really fun. I did enjoy doing that. It's fun. That's one of my favorite albums of all time on orange vinyl. And another Tycho variant that's orange. And an amazing album. I did a whole vinyl shootout talking about every single pressing of LS Dune's Past Lives, the one with the poppies, orange poppies on it. Then another King Gizzard orange, might as well talk about it. Blaze Worship. Come on. Like, I haven't seen a variant like that, where it's got the long splatters in this thing, because it goes with this. Adorable. We're just talking about orange vinyl. You already know. All right, let's read some more funny comments. Y'all better not support this or it's going to become the norm. I don't know. Look, I've seen vinyl prices going down. I don't know if that's a hot take, but I've started to see some, I'm talking about corporate big vinyl pressing by record labels, stuff sitting on the shelves, stock can't move. And even on basic releases on new stuff that's coming out, I do think, not that the bubbles popped, but I think they're starting to press the right amount for the fans in general across the board. But yeah, for these collectible stuff, yeah, no, it is what it is. And I tend to think for some of this stuff it could go down in price, but Channel Orange is a pretty hot album. People love Channel Orange. Technically his first album, right? Because the rest was a mixtape, Nostalgia. Imagine a Thinking About You Pyramids single. That would be sick. I don't care how bad I want a record. I ain't paying $70 for a basic release. That type of crap is so old to me now. I love this one. We got Channel Orange official pressing before we got GTA 6. When's the GTA 6 official release day now? May 26, 2026, so about 1 year from now. After GTA 4 came out in 2008, And GTA 5, I believe was, I'm not looking, 2013, right? Let's just say September 1. Hey, I was really close. I played a lot of hours in that game, can you tell? Sure as heck did. F myself for starting a collection. People mad about White isn't on it. Yeah, he's dead wrong for that, Frank, not putting on the song White. No Golden Girl outro on End either if the timestamp is accurate. That's interesting. Good eye on that. I don't know how y'all can make anything out of that crap blurry as hell. Yeah, you gotta have a 4K monitor. I mean, it's super tiny. Hyper capitalism. Look, I don't want to play into the FOMO. I just wanted to get in the hands of fans. It's music. It's fun. I'm meant to enjoy it. This is hopefully disposable income, not disposing you. Your income should not be disposing you. If you want to change your income, change your outcome. I'm sorry. We're venturing into the podcast sphere of people who sound like crap. The cover is just him laughing in our faces. I love that. Here's the cover. The cover is just him laughing at in our faces. For buying it. $78.99 is not even orange. Heartbreak. Australian, $163 for a standard gatefold. No fancy extras. Is highway robbery. Yeah, because you have to pay the import shipping price, and it ain't cheap. I've shipped stuff over there too. If he did this like 6 years ago, a lot more people would be down. But Frank, I'm just so tired. I don't know. 6 years ago, I mean, vinyl was pretty big in 2019, but it really didn't hit till like 2020, 2021. Like 4 years ago. I remember, because I started collecting, and stuff was starting to sell out, but you could buy stuff for like $30. I bought some collectible stuff for $49.99. On the used market, people were just like, whatever, have it. Box sets, fun stuff. Remember those days? I was on the verge of copying, but the price and incomplete track list put me off. Let me send one text. All right. Repress endless. And then this comment. I actually upvoted already. Re-end pressless. If you think about it, if you think about re-end pressless, you see, we're ending the presslessness that we had of Channel Orange. So we're re-ending presslessness because we have bootlegs, but now we've re-ended. I like how you think. What you're doing, I see it. What's that GIF? I see you. Pedro Pascal. Will Smith holding the thing. What you did. I see what you did there. That was the GIF I thought of. Ooh, yeah. Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, my boy from Breaking Bad, one of the best shows in the world. Los Boyos Hermanos, shout out. I see what you did there. So Renatha Granatha right there. All right, let's have some more fun before I go to bed. I'm going to the zoo tomorrow. Death to bootlegs, let's go. I spent $85 on Blonde. Thought it was another limited drop because it's one of my favorite albums. I thought it would go for way more, but this is getting ridiculous now. I love this music and want to own this. But why for so much money? In no way is this worth double what your average album costs. We'll see what they reply. There's no way you're in the vinyl collection for limited drops in this day and age. What? I'm not. I just justify paying that much, seeing as other pressings were going for double that. Enlist cheapest version is $250. After missing that, another person Blonde, I was willing to spend 80. Now that I know it's just always going to be 80, I'm just going to wait. I hope. Y'all, we don't know. This is a very speculative market. Music pays the bills for bro, for Frank. We know it. It hurts so much, and yet I paid. Minimal presentation of the OG artwork would have been so nice. I kind of agree with that. With the high price point, blah, 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 blah. People dropping $152 Canadian. That's just for one copy. Whoa. What's that in US? 152 CAD to USD, baby. 111? Yeah, that's insanity. 111 United States dollars. I am so sorry, Canada. Life of a Canadian, for real. The price is atrocious, but I had to get it. Same here. One of those things where if I bought it, just know the indignity of the memory of getting fleeced would outweigh the pleasure of actually spinning it whenever I busted it out. I'm just well and truly tapped out. Maybe this is freedom. This is such an interesting stream of conscious. Maybe this is freedom. Brother, same here. I'm tired of the total entertainment everywhere. It's so easy to see these days. I'm done feeding into any sort of BS. The part of the reason why I have zero social media. Hopefully I can do Reddit eventually. Brother, you're on Reddit. What do you mean do Reddit? I would like to know what you mean you're on it. You just commented. Brother. Brady the Narwhal. $70 is plain stupid. Haven't bought a vinyl in over a year, but this needs to be purchased. Legendary. F it had to. the 150 Canadian and Ryan Gosling laughing. Shout out to Ryan Gosling, the man. And people going, oh my God, it's happening. That was me, literally. Prices were up, but I'm waiting forever. Never bought anything so fast. Some inappropriate comments. Frank should personally deliver for that price. Classic album. Hope this press sounds fantastic. We're thinking and we're hoping it does if it's the standard of blonde. Looks like Frank has bills due again. Fine, take my money. This person says they love pyramids, but not happening for me. What's ATP? I know the tennis one. Abbreviation. Adenosine triphosphate. Text. Come on. At this point. How did I not know that? I apologize. I have to wonder, this comment says, if he's actually losing money by pricing some people out. I want this, but they're doing it! Paying 133 Canadiana. The people saying, can't pay rent this week, but instant cop. People are desperate for this, and the jacked up price more than makes up for any casual sales he might lose. His team will have done the math on it. The Klarna generation. Wait, what is the Klarna generation again? I've heard that phrase. Including millennials and Gen Z. Klarna itself says that 70% of... Oh, buy now, pay later type of thing? Swedish company that does the online finance. I see. Yeah. Buy now, pay later. Phew. Yeah, that's a situation you don't want to fall in. This is disposable income. You want to buy it if you have the money or if you know that it's going to be worth something. But this is a speculative market. It's dangerous business. Take it with caution and enjoy it. It's fun. Damn, I wish someone so expensive. Nearly 70 shipped for standard black 2LP. No posters. Excuse me. Most people saying that. Glad I opened Reddit and saw this pop up first. All we need now is an endless repress. I think the moment I saw it was on my phone. Yeah, I just saw it pop up on my little notifications. And I went, yoink. Dropped everything I was doing. I'll stick with my bootleg. That crap's too pricey. I would. The comment on it said, but the quality on my boot isn't as good as it should be. I wish people were talking about the bootleg too. We can Reddit Frank Ocean Channel Orange bootleg. course, all the ones you see at stores are bootlegs. Yeah. Yeah, rule of thumb, if the price sticker doesn't say $500 or it says import, this was 4 years ago, it's a bootleg. I'm going to the zoo an hour later. All right, whatever. Channel Orange was never officially pressed on vinyl. Fact check. Enjoying my bootleg. Bootleg came in. Bootleg has skipping. Anyone own the bootleg? $11. It won't sound better than the CD or digital. That about sums it up. It won't sound any better than CD or digital, the bootlegs. Very tempted to hunt one down just to compare for myself. But I'm just going to compare to the CD or digital because there's your answer. I ain't supporting idiots who press this just for the hype. It's time to support the man himself. We'd rather support the artist. I know it seems rough when the man feels like he's been fleecing us for a while. But we do it for the good of humanity. See that? Like their flare says Crosley inside the community of vinyl joke. I don't have it, but other boots produced by the same bootleggers he or she does have. They said there are really nothing to gain from the vinyl. It's sourced from the CD at best. One of the Ocean's older mixtapes said had access to much higher quality lossless source than the MP3s, which have been available online, so this may be one of the titles worth picking up. That's interesting. It's so funny that Frank wouldn't do something officially at the maximum quality. But the bootleg era, I'm sure they were just trying to pass the music around. 2011, 2012, whatever that was, maybe 2010. Everything else is simple vinyl fetishes. Not that there's anything wrong with that. We don't want to kink shame the vinyl people. We don't spend all this money for nothing. It's okay, baby. They didn't mean it. I know, it's hard. It's hard sitting here 24 hours a day, waiting for the 1 hour you get to spend with me. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. It's just something we enjoy. There's many ways to enjoy it. All right. Don't expect it to be something that it's not. We agree. All right. Pretentious. If you're sick of the prices, stop buying them. If you're sick of the prices, we could just stop buying them. All this time. Wow. Huh. Sorry about the glare. It's the only thing that bugs me. You try to light the whole room. That's a little better. Few more. Crazy but cop. Does he know we're about to be in a recession during WW3? Is there an argument to be made that we already are? Or we're in a bubble? Let's not get political, but it's not that great for humanity right now, especially the middle class. And obviously, the lower class. It's class warfare. Don't get me started. We already know. Why is it so expensive? Pricing in the secondary market. Yeah, that's the most basic explanation. Kind of get it. If it's as nice as the most recent pressing of Blonde, I won't mind. That's generally my take on it. It's still $70. Still $70. So glad I dipped out of this hobby. This is funny because I related. I just built this PC. You see right here. This is a RTX latest GPU, the 50 series. Use it for work. And this person paid, for Channel Orange, they paid 10% of the cost of the GPU. What it says right there. Wow. They're saying 6 months ago I wouldn't have been able to make it to the checkout fast enough because of FOMO. It's funny they dipped out of the hobby, man, but I hope you come back sometime. It's fun. It's just fun, but I get it too. I cash in and cash out. I enjoy pieces and then I move them along, rehome them, try to find cool fans. Just the greatest people, man. I love the vinyl community. They're so nice. Almost $90, can't do it. I lied. That's pretty funny. It has 27 upvotes. Almost $90 out of 9. Jeez, I can't believe it. F my bank account. All right, here we go. People be silly, man. Just read it. I'm not reading all this crap. Must feel nice watching all that money flow in because this pricey release. You okay, Frank? How limited was his release of Blonde? Wondering when it'll sell out and if I'll be able to cop by then. Might just bite the bullet and do a payment plan. Be careful. I know. Blonde restocked quite frequently, the next comment says, and but you gotta watch it and jump on it. So if you're watching and jumping on it, and you're willing to wait, yeah, but I think I don't know. I think you gotta go for it. We'll check it one more time before the end of the live stream. Blonde is coming back in stock again, too. I mean, it was in stock literally today. I promise you, it was in stock. Blonde was in stock earlier today on his web store for $65 plus shipping. I think after shipping was probably $10. So it was probably $75. Black and white vinyl was available for one day. I'm not sure what they mean by black and white. I'm sure they mean the official pressing of Blonde, right? My Frank Ocean collection will be completed. Now that's awesome. That makes me happy. But yeah, Nostalgia Ultra Boot is all they got. Lonnie, bro. I don't want to Google it, but how is Gatefold standard vinyl? $80. Sorry, but this price was disgustingly outrageous. Borderline predatory. Let's remember to use that word in its purpose. It's hard to see the justification of that. Trying to milk his fans' wallet dry that have been desperate for new music for the last decade. It's good business to price something according to what people pay it in the aftermarket, I generally think. I do think it's a weird predicament we're in, that you know that the demand for Blonde has been, like we just talked about. We looked, and it's like, it's around that $100 mark. You can get one for $80, but after fees, people want $90 and $100. That's just what they want, and they paid that for it, but it's the only vinyl we have. It's like, what else are you going to do when it's the monopoly of that thing? And we want to support the artist, but yeah, it's high in price. You can get vinyl for like $27 for a single LP. This is a double LP, so at least it's that. Someone ordered a Eclipse album signed for 81 New Zealand dollars. What's that in US, by the way? 2 USD. $50. Oh, okay, $50. More than double is messed up. But someone else would paid $30 shipped in the US. Whenever Frank sells vinyl, sells like crazy. Anyone manage to get it for $69? Yeah, the Canadian conversion was making people confused. Can't believe this. Holy. Bit critical about them using an alt cover, not pressing a night orange, but this was well overdue. Yeah, that was the general reaction as people assume we're getting it. Most instant cop of all time. Don't even care about price. That's interesting. Don't even care about price. There's a lot of people like that too in the market. They would rather just buy it later, you know? They just want a copy of it, and they're like waiting it out. They're willing to wait it out. That's cool. I appreciate those type people who just enjoy it. Because there's a lot of FOMO and a lot of fans jump on it for good reasons, bad reasons, flipper, scammer, all the people. But just like what you like and enjoy it. And we don't know how much is left in the stock of this batch. That was another thing I was trying to look. Not visible on the Blonded Shop AFA IK. If you open up the the code and you try to look through the thing. I can even show you how to do it if you go to why not. So if you go here and open up the code, we'll just click on the world has ended, the wait has ended, it's all too much. I think they're referencing World Wars happening. Can't believe it's finally here. Someone spent $85 on a bootleg. He heard my prayers. I saw someone in my local store going crazy over finding a boot. Didn't have the heart to rain on their parade and tell them. Plus, seeing someone find joy in finding a record they've been looking for makes me happy. That's innocent. It's hard to know. And I think it's good to deepen people's knowledge and just expand into it. That's what science is, right? We're expanding into the knowledge we have. It doesn't negate the knowledge we have. It expands into it, a deeper knowledge. Let people know. Let people know what's going on. Writ had to have been due, instantly purchased. That's that same Bradley the Norwal. Yeah, instant buy. All right. Someone wanted a blonde CD and a Channel Orange CD. Very happy about seeing it at that price. Blonde and endless CDs. This is interesting too. Now that I paid what I had to pay, now that I paid what I had to pay, the $69. I'm revisiting all the unreleased songs like Wiseman, Acura, Integirl, and Voodoo on my iPod. Shout out to iPods. Man, I saw my dad's iPod the other day. His old one he doesn't even use anymore, his iPad Nano. Little tiny thing, it's like that big. That was adorable. I loved iPods, man. Who isn't nostalgic about iPods? Oh, they're so cool. MP3 players, downloading music, ripping CDs. I still got my CD DVD ripper. I just plug it in USB. It also does Blu-ray. Just pop that bad boy in. Oh, it's so satisfying. I mean, that clicky sound is so satisfying too. Okay. How many are available? OMG! There's Frank. Official release of Channel Orange. People could not believe it. People crying all over the place. I know it's high, but when you've wanted an album for a decade and it comes, will you really let $20 or $30 keep you from getting it? Especially knowing he had to buy back his masters. And the answer is we don't know. Y'all all have individual choices to make. But the price is the price. You can stream it for free online and buy it if you don't want to spend it. Personally, Blonde's quality is worth it. Definitely the most deluxe gatefold feeling in my gatefold in my collection, and sound is nice. Edit, this price won't be the norm for the new vinyl because other artists aren't dropping albums that sound as good. Come on, guys, LOL. Yeah, he did have some weird brands, his jewelry brand, his other stuff. Yeah, you can Google what other stuff Frank Ocean's been getting into selling. All right. Shout out to payment plans. Do not finance a record. Let me read this. Do not finance a record during an economic collapse, my guy. Bro, if you gotta do payment plans, your priorities are effed. All right. All right. We are getting one more look at this. So if you want to see it, what you do is you hit Control-U on your keyboard. Boink. And this crap pops up, right? Then you hit Command-F and you type in stock. If it don't show anything there, you can also look at, this is the price. You can type in inventory. Sometimes inventory quantity, but obviously there's no inventory quantity. Inventory management, that doesn't mean anything. It means something, but that's not the, nowhere to see it. All right. Allow 4 to 6 weeks for fulfillment. Will do. Probably be here by next year. You can share it. That's what we're trying to do here. And you can buy 2 copies of it if you want it. Limit 2. Hope you enjoyed this little dive into Channel Orange, a little nostalgia from 2012. Great album. Finally have an official pressing of it as of today. Discogs, you'll be able to find it here. And you'll see people selling it for $200 not for long. And it'll be a good time. It'll be a good time, but shout out to this person for letting us know. We really appreciate everybody stopping by. More to come. I'm editing an amazing video right now with my best friend in the music community. Devin. Devin and I talked about this new album. I'm just promoting it. Vaxxus 2. Went to a concert together. Got to see these guys live. Coheed and Cambria talking about $600 vinyl pressings of Coheed and Cambria. You can see those videos. But we're going through this whole album, talking about it. He's got all the like insider knowledge. Because check this out. There's a whole comic strip along with this. Yeah. In space and stuff, it's like a whole story. They're really cool. They're like cool rock band. You probably saw them on Rock Band or Guitar Hero. Anyway. Fun stuff. Yeah, appreciate you stopping by. Have fun out there. Be safe. No payment plans if you don't need it. You can wait. You ain't got to have it. It's just stuff. It's all fun. We love our orange, our beautiful orange. And hope you're having a good time out there. Stay safe. Drink some water. I need to do that. I need to go to bed. I'm going to the zoo tomorrow morning. Got to live life. Got to touch some grass. Get the zoo lens out. Take some pictures of some leopards. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right. Keep on grooving your way.